we should be on. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Just want to see if I could fix Instagram a little bit. Hold on, guys. Get you a little closer. Okay. All right, guys. Good morning. So today's practice is going to be a gentle flow. We're going to go nice and slow, nice and soft. As far as supplies, we just need a yoga mat. If you usually like to use a blanket or blocks, you can, but it's just an option. They're not necessary for today's flow. Good morning, Jana. Good to see you. You're doing so good. You're another one that's pretty on point. You're on almost every session, if not, I think every session. So I'm happy to see you, and I miss you. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Elena. Good morning, guys. So again, we're just going to give it a few more minutes. Alfie's sleeping on the couch. Hopefully he'll stay quiet. I apologize in advance if he doesn't. That little guy has a mind of its own. His own. Hi, Zora. Good morning. Oh, Joyce, by the way, I love your new tattoo. I wish I would have done that with my dad, but I'm tattoo-less, and I don't know. Maybe one day I'll do a memorial tattoo, but right now I'm an open canvas. So I hope everyone's planning a beautiful day today. It's going to be cooler, but it'll be nice and refreshing. The sun will be out, I think, for most of the day, from what I saw. I don't know. I have to check. All right, guys, so it's 10 o'clock on the dot. Let's get started. So like I said, this is a gentle flow. Just work at your own pace. No props are really needed unless you know you prefer to use blocks or blankets. So it's totally up to you, but the flow doesn't require the props. All right. Good morning, Arlene. Good to have you on here. Hope you're good. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to find a comfortable cross-legged seat right at the top of our mat, grounding into our sit bones. So if you like to sit on a pillow or on a blanket, you could scoot it underneath your hips. Let's lengthen through the spine, sitting up tall. Bringing our hands to the knees, opening the palms up, opening to receive. Allowing the eyes to drift closed. And begin to breathe slowly and deeply. Just tuning in to the sound of your breath. Letting the breath ground you, helping you to get more centered, more connected. Take another long, deep breath. And then on the exhale, let it go, floating your arms down to your sides. Let's inhale, reach the arms up, palms draw together, and then slowly exhale your prayer to the heart. And then again, inhale, reaching out and up. Draw your prayer down to the heart. And then once more, deep breath, reaching out and up. Palms draw together. And then we exhale our prayer to the heart. And let's take this moment to set your own personal intentions for today. And then we reach our prayer to the sky. Exhale, let it go. Let's take a moment, just walk your hands back, ground your palms to the floor, and we lift the heart and chin to the sky, just saying good morning to the front of your body. And then slowly let's sit ourselves upright. Let's inhale, reach the arms out. And now keeping the arms extended outwards, let's turn the palms up. We want to rotate the shoulders and then rounding forward and down, flipping those hands. Inhale, roll open. Exhale, round down. And then again, inhale, open. Exhale, rounding down. Inhale, flip open. Exhale, down. Let's go once more. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Good, so inhale, open the arms nice and big. Exhale, let's cross the arms. Cross your right arm over the left, finding the shoulders and just rounding your body forward and down, bowing your chin to your chest, and just holding here. Slow, steady breath. And then inhale, let's open the arms wide. So still working with the shoulders, but we're going to come into a different variation. So this time, can we roll the left shoulder down, keeping the right shoulder up, and then we switch. So that right shoulder rounds down, left shoulder rolls up. And then we're just going to continue working the arms. Right, so this movement helps to bring a little bit more mobility and movement to the upper back, bringing more movement to the central back, right? So just almost like a little dance here. So don't worry about what you look like. Get those shoulders to wake up. Good, once more, go each side. And then find your way to center. Open up nice and big. And this time, crossing your left arm over the right, and we give ourselves a nice big hug. Drawing the shoulders forward. Inhale, open the arms out nice and big. And now exhale, float your hands down. Let's tilt the left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the side of the head as we lengthen the right arm out. And just breathing into the neck. Let's inhale, sit up nice and tall, lengthen through that left arm, and then exhale, stretch the left arm overhead, grounding the right hand to the floor. And then we find our way to center. Now tilting the right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the side of the head as we tilt the head over, lengthening through our left fingertips. And then on your inhale, let's come to center, reach that right arm up. Exhale, land your left hand and reach your right arm up and over. And just hold here. Good, and then we find our way to center. Let's crawl up onto the hands and knees. Let's find our tabletop. Aligning your shoulders above the wrists. Aligning your hips above your knees. And first, let's come into some shoulder rolls here. So let's round the shoulders. Again, just finding that movement. Rolling back. Good, Good. And then we're going to go right in for our cow and cat flow. So inhale to cow, rounding your spine to cat. Inhale, cow, round to cat. And again, inhale to cow, exhale, cat. Inhale, cow, exhale, cat. Inhale, cow, exhale to cat. Let's go once more. Inhale, cow, and exhale to cat. Neutralize your spine. Let's rock all the way back into our extended child's pose, bowing our head down to the floor. Take a long, deep breath. And then exhale, just let it go. With the arms lengthened forward, let's glide down onto the belly, pressing the tops of the feet into the floor. Let's rise up into our baby cobra, hugging the elbows in, opening the chest, drawing the shoulders away from the neck. On your exhale, chest and chin to the floor. Let's rise up again, find cobra, maybe take it a little bit higher. And we lower down. Let's go for that cobra once more. So let's rise up, baby cobra, maybe a medium height cobra. Maybe we're going to go for our full expression. So take it where you're ready to go. And then lowering the chest and chin. From here, we're going to shift into our puppy pose. So grounding into your knees, press yourself up, lengthen your arms back. So now notice your tail. We're going to pike that tail to the sky, curl your toes under, and bow your head down. All right, so it's like a downward dog, just on your knees. Keep lengthening the arms. Keep lengthening that tailbone towards the ceiling. Can we go for that full downward dog? And if yes, anchor your palms, pike that tailbone all the way up as we straighten out through our legs. Heels towards the floor. Good, let's take another cycle of breath here. And we're going to slowly walk to the top of our mat. Climb your way up if you're still on your knees in puppy pose. And then find your way in your forward fold. And once we're here in our forward fold, if you need a block, this is a nice opportunity to use a block to raise the floor to meet your hands. Otherwise, just brace yourself against your shins. Or if the hands can reach the floor, ground your hands to the mat. And just take a moment, just enjoy this stretch here. Fingertips either to the floor or to your shin bones. Inhale, rise up halfway, so come into a flat back. And then exhale, forward fold. See if we can take that stretch a little bit further. And then once more, inhale, flat back. And exhale, forward fold. Softening the knees, let's reverse swan dive. Reach the arms out, lifting all the way up, palms connect. And then we exhale our prayer to the heart center. Okay, so holding here. Take a nice long deep breath. And then we let it go. Inhale, reach your arms out, lift all the way up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive your arms out, folding the body down to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, return to your forward fold. Soften the knees, reverse swan dive out, lifting up, and then return your prayer to the heart. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach out and up. Swan dive out and down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive out and up, palms touch. Exhale your prayer to the heart. And again, inhale, reaching up. Swan dive out and down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive out and up. Hands to the heart. Let's go for one last cycle together. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, out and down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive, out and up. Palms touch. And then we exhale our prayer to the heart. Good, so take a nice long deep breath. And then exhale, float your arms down to your sides in a strong Tadasana. Good, let's take another deep breath here. And then letting it go. Relax the shoulders down. Let's work with the arms. We're going to swim the arms forward. Just find that range of motion. Letting the trunk of the body naturally move and sway with the rhythm of your movement. Every rotation, try to make it a little bit wider than the last, creating length. And then once more for each arm. And now once the arms swing forward, hollow out your chest, round your shoulders forward. Let's cross our wrists and turn our hands so that they're palm to palm. Bow your chin to your chest. Keep hugging the shoulders forward and just hold here for a moment. Feeling the release through the upper back as the shoulder blades separate from each other. Good, now as we keep that chin to chest contact, so skin to skin, so you should actually feel the chin touching the chest. We're going to roll ourselves down. You can soften the knees a little bit if there's a little tension in the back or tightness in the hamstrings. We're just going to slowly inch down, rounding our spine the entire way, feeling that stretch inch its way down the back. So this is more of a spinal stretch here. Go as far as the body will let you, and then just hold. Slowly release the arms, chin to chest, and we roll the body right back up. Do the reverse. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Mountain pose. Deep breath. Letting it go. Good, so from here, we're going to shift into our warrior one. So right foot forward, left foot back, reaching the arms up to the sky. Take another breath. On your exhale, open to warrior two and hold here. Okay, so on your next inhale, flying warrior, let's turn to face the long side of our mat. Turn your toes to face the corners. Goddess pose, bend your knees, bend your elbows, hold here. So engaging through the upper back, rooting into the feet. Maybe we could sink down a little bit deeper. One more breath. Good, let's inhale, rise up, lengthen the arms, turn the feet so that they're parallel, and then swan dive the arms out. Bring your hands to either a block or to the floor, and just find your wide-legged stretch. Let the head hang heavy. Take another cycle of breath here. Bend into your knees, walk your hands to your thighs. And now inhale, reach both arms up overhead. Let's return to our warrior two. On your next inhale, warrior one, so back foot turns forward, reach those arms up to the sky, and we hold. Good, so from here, let's bring our hands to that right thigh. Draw the chest forward, bring the weight into the right leg so we can stand right at the top of our mat, finding Tadasana here. Now noticing our feet, making sure we walk those feet in so that they're hip distance. If you want to measure hip distance is 2 fists side by side. You can place them between your feet. Heel toe the feet in, so the widest part of your foot should be touching the outsides of your hands. That's a nice way to measure if you're not sure. Good, so from here, we're gonna come into our eagle arms. So first let's inhale, open the arms up nice and big. On the exhale, let's cross the right arm over the left. So just like we did in our warm up, first we're gonna start with a nice hug. So find the shoulders, rounding down. Neutralize the spine. So keeping the arms crossed, notice that we have elbow over elbow. We want to keep that cross. Release the hands and come into a double V. But again, we want this right elbow over the left. Now our first option is just to bring the backs of the hands together. If we can, I'm just going to move back so Facebook could see. So if we can, see if we can wrap the hands so that we can get palm to palm or fingers to palm. And again, if this isn't available for you, just keep the backs of the hands together. So eagle arms here. Draw the shoulders down away from the neck. We're going to come into our chair pose with eagle arms. So shift your weight into your heels, bend your knees, and we hold. Maybe we could sink down a little bit deeper. Good, take one more breath. From here, let's slowly rise up. Release your arms. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, float your arms down. Tadasana, mountain pose. Good, take a nice long, healthy breath in. Long, healthy breath out. Good, so working with the rotation of our shoulders, we're now going to shift backwards. So imagine you're doing the backstroke. Your pools are open. We're enjoying the cool water, sunny day, right? Those summer days are coming up. Keep reaching, keep stretching. Good, once more each arm. And now coming into our heart opener. Now notice your back, right? So we want to draw the hips forward to support the lower back. Roll the shoulders back and see if we can interlace the fingers behind us. Hug the elbows in towards each other and begin to lift the heart and chin. Maybe we can start to lengthen the knuckles towards the floor. Take another breath. And now maybe we stay. For those that want to add on here, see if we can add a fold. Maybe we go at a halfway point, reaching the knuckles up and back. Maybe we fully fold and reach the knuckles up to the sky. So just find your place in the pose, staying with your breath. Staying bowed, just release your arms, float them to the floor, forward fold. And now chin to chest, we slowly roll the body up, rolling the shoulders back and down, mountain pose. Coming into our warrior one, left foot stays anchored, right foot steps back, and we reach the arms up to the sky. Slow, steady breath in and out through the nose. Ujjayi. Okay, so on your next exhale, warrior two. Hold here. On your next inhale, flying warrior, face the long side of your mat. Turn your toes to face the corners. Exhale, bend into your goddess pose. So squeeze those shoulder blades, keeping the chest open. Can we sink down a little bit deeper? Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Turn the feet so that they're parallel. And now we swan dive the arms out and down. Wide-legged stretch, and you hold. Good, let's bend our knees, walk our hands to our thighs, and we rise up. Inhale, lift the arms up. We're gonna land right back into warrior two. Look over that left hand and breathe. Good, so warrior one, turn those hips forward. Reach those arms up nice and high. Finding that breath once more. Good, so bring your hands to that left thigh. Draw your chest forward. Bring the weight into that left leg so we can step up right to the top of our mat, mountain pose. So once again, we want our feet to be hip distance, all 10 toes pointing forward. Good, so from here, let's inhale, open the arms out nice and wide. Left arm crosses over the right, find the shoulders, and first we bow down. And just hold here. Keeping the arms crossed, let's neutralize the spine. Notice the elbows, keep elbow over elbow. We release the hands coming into a double V. Right, and again, this left elbow should stay up over the right. So now our first option is just to bring the arms together so the backs of the hands draw towards each other. If we can ravel the hands, try to wrap the hands around so that we can get either palm to palm or fingers to palm. See where we can go. Draw the shoulders away from the neck. Take a deep breath. We're going to shift into chair pose. Bend into those knees and hold. Maybe we could sink down a little bit deeper. Good, so let's slowly rise up. Releasing your arms, inhale, lifting up to the sky. This time, let's swan dive. Open the arms out, folding the body down, forward fold. Let's inhale, rise up, flat back. And then exhale, return to your forward fold. Good, so from here, let's ground into our hands. Let's return either into downward dog or into our puppy pose. So finding that upside down V, finding the variation that fits your body best this morning. Heart presses back towards the thighs. Keep lifting that tailbone up. Good. Now on the exhale, let's drop down right onto the knees. And once we're here, we're going to shift into tabletop, coming onto all fours. Shoulders above the wrists, hips above the knees. So a little bit of core here. Can we curl the toes under? And we're just going to lift the knees up just a smidge. So lift them up maybe an inch, maybe 2 inches, and hold. And just feel the body working. Breathe. And take one more breath. And then lower the knees. Open them up, big toes connect, and we're going to rock all the way back into a wide-legged child's pose. Good. So with the arms lengthened forward, we're going to glide down onto the belly. So lengthen onto the belly, reach the legs back. Coming into a shoulder stretch here. Can we let's start with the left arm. Reach your left arm out, ground your palm to the floor, and notice this left shoulder. We want to ground this left shoulder down. Let's anchor into the right hand and then roll over onto your left side. So we're starting to stretch out through the front of this left shoulder. Let your head rest to the floor. Maybe if we want to take it deeper, this top right leg, we could bend the right knee and then ground the right foot behind the left leg. And this is going to help the lower body to twist more. And the deeper the twist, the deeper the stretch in this left arm. If this doesn't feel right for you, just keep your legs stacked. So again, just find your place. See what feels good. And then let's slowly come back to center. Walking that left hand in. And now let's try it on the right side. So right arm lengthens out. Ground your right palm, ground the right shoulder. And now we roll over onto the right side. Let the head rest down. And now again, notice how this feels. This might be enough stretch. If we can take it further, notice this top left leg. Bend your left knee and then step the foot behind that bottom right leg. So this is going to force the lower body to twist open, bringing a little bit more pressure, more stretch into that right shoulder. But again, just take it where you're ready to go. Some of us might be fine right here. Good, and then slowly come back onto the belly. So here, reach both arms forward towards the top of your mat. Legs lengthen back. Ground your left hand. Reach your right arm forward and up. Left leg back and up. First, just hold here, lengthening. And then lower down. Good, so now left arm reaches up, right leg reaches up, and we hold. Good, and then we lower down. Good, so let's alternate, working with the rhythm of our breath. So right arm, left leg, inhale. Exhale down. Good, so switch to the other side. Inhale. Exhale down. Keep switching. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale down. Keep going. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, switch. Exhale down. Good. Again, inhale, let's try to go a little higher. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Once more each side. Right arm, left leg. Lift as high as you can go. Exhale down. Same thing. Left arm, right leg. Lift as high as you can go. And then lower down. So let's challenge ourselves here, working both the upper and lower body. Lengthen the arms forward and up. Lengthen the legs back and up. This is your superhero. Can we lift the upper body more? Lift the lower body more. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and surrender down. Let's walk our hands underneath our shoulders. Let's return to our wide-legged child's pose. Anchor your knees, press up. Knees are wide, big toes connect, and we rock all the way back. Good. So from here, see if we can stay on the knees. I just scooted up so I could be more centered on my mat. So we're going to walk the hands in and have a seat. So I'm just sitting on my heels with the knees open wide. This might be a little challenging for some bodies. And if you're feeling strain in your knees, we can either wedge a pillow, you can grab hold of a block. Sitting on a yoga block can help, and you can play with the height there. If this doesn't feel good for you and you're like, not happening in my body today, just come into a comfortable cross-legged seat. Okay, so just find your place. So again, I'm okay just sitting back onto the heels. So I'm gonna open my knees up wide, sit back, lifting up tall. So now we're gonna stretch out through the upper body here. So take your hands, flip your fingers inwards, and then land your palms to your thighs. Lengthen, so we wanna push into the legs, lengthen through the spine. And then on the exhale, press your right shoulder forward and down. So we're twisting through the upper body, pressing the shoulder towards the center, towards the open space of your legs. And just hold here. And then find your way to center. Take a deep breath. And then exhale, press that left shoulder forward and down. Good, let's find our way to center. We're gonna do that once more each side. Right shoulder presses forward and down. Try to take it deeper, so we're twisting. Find your way to center. Left shoulder presses forward and down. Good, and then we find our way to center. Let's draw those legs in. Sweep the legs around. And let's find our butterfly pose. Soles of the feet connect. Let's sit up tall and then exhale, hinge forward and down. Giving love to the hips. You always got to throw some hip action in there. For many bodies, the hips are stubborn little buggers. And just release whatever tension started to store up in there. And then slowly, let's sit the body up. Let's lengthen our legs forward and shimmy your way up. We want to come all the way to the top of our mat. Feet are flexed. Rock from side to side. Get some of the flesh out of the way so that we can really feel the sit bones anchoring down into our mat. Rising up through the spine. Inhale, reach both arms up overhead, and then exhale, hinge forward and down. Reach to the toes. Maybe we touch the toes today. Maybe it's the ankles. Maybe it's the shins. All right, so just keep in mind, we want a straight spine and we're hinging so we keep the work happening through the backs of the legs. Here, let's reach beyond the toes, lifting the arms all the way up. Exhale your hands down. So just to play with this pose a little bit, just to enter into it in a different way. First, we're going to bend our knees. And let the belly, let the chest rest along your thighs. So we want to get that belly to thigh contact. And just take a moment, hug your arms, bow your chin, give yourself a nice squeeze. Take a moment for yourself. You deserve it. And so now, noticing the chest, the belly should be touching the thighs. We want to keep that connection, right? So keeping your hands holding against the legs, start to wiggle those toes forward and keep going. I have a super sticky mat, so it's hard to move. So you might need to wiggle, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Keep extending. Now don't go too fast. And go to that place where if we go any further, the chest and the belly is going to start lifting off the thighs. So keep going to that place. And then once you find that place, hold the stretch. So most of us are going to have the knees bent, unless you're really open and you just so happen to have super open hamstrings, right? But most of us are going to be with some bent position, but you're still getting a stretch this way. All right, so just a different variation. And if you're not feeling enough stretch, then just wiggle those heels forward. Again, keep the chest and the belly to the thighs. The knees are going to be bent somewhat. And just feel that. Let's reach beyond the toes, lifting up. Lengthen your legs and float your hands down. Good, so spinal twist here. We're going to scoop this left knee, grounding the left foot next to the right knee. Ground your left hand to the floor and keep it snug, keep it close. A lot of times we see this lounging back, right? And we're putting the spine on an incline, and when we twist, we're not finding the fullness of that spinal twist. So we want to keep the hand close. So that way we could push the floor away and we're lifting straight up through the crown of the head. Okay, so from here, let's inhale, lengthen the right arm forward. Reach as far as you can, and we're going to hug just that left knee. So wrap your arm around, squeeze the knee into the chest, push the floor away. So again, we're sitting up tall, and then we look over that left shoulder. And I know sometimes for me, when I go into twists, instead of palm down, I do tent fingers. So I hollow out the palm, so that's also an option. So it helps me to sit up a little bit taller. So you might want to play around with your hand position in that back left hand. See what feels good. And just notice the difference. Right? Those small little shifts do change the pose. And then slowly come back to center. Lengthen your left leg and now scoop the right leg up. Right foot lands next to the left knee, coming into our counter twist. So now our right hand comes to the floor, grounding it close to you so we can sit up nice and tall. Inhale, left arm reaches up, lengthen through the shoulder and stretch the arm forward, hugging the arm around the knee. Pull the knee in towards the chest as we wring the body out, looking over that over that right shoulder. Again, keep pressing that floor away to lengthen the spine. And then we slowly unravel. Both legs extend to the top of our mat. Walk your hands back. Lift your heart and chin and squeeze those shoulder blades together. Good. Let's take another long, deep breath. And then on the exhale, can we lie ourselves down? Laying all the way down to the floor. Let the feet fall open. Let's rest our arms to our sides. Just take a moment. Wiggle the legs. Just let them relax. Let them land where they want to be. Take a moment, shake out the arms. And then let the hands and the arms relax where they want to be. Take a moment to rock your head from left to right. And then let your head land where it wants to rest. Together, let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And then open your mouth, sigh it out. And then once more, deep breath in. And we let it go. Surrender. Completely let yourself go. We don't always have to be so tense. We don't always have to be focused and working. We deserve rest. We need it. Knowing that there's always a balance between work and rest. And after spending the past 40 minutes of moving the body, working the body, healing the body, we can now just simply love this body. love our minds, love our hearts, giving ourselves this moment of peace. Let's slowly bring movement back to the body. Soft, gentle wiggles through the feet and the hands. Let's roll ourselves over, shifting to our right, finding our fetal posture. And just take a moment and just breathe into it. Finding that sense of calmness, of lightness. And slowly, when you're ready, let's sit ourselves upright. Finding a comfortable seat, and let's guide our hands to Anjali Mudra or prayer, guiding your prayer before the heart, and just bow your head, closing the eyes. And just take a moment to sit with this beautiful, peaceful, calming energy. Knowing that this energy is here for you at any point, at any time. We just need to close our eyes. We need to breathe and just tap into it. May this energy stay with you today and always. Stay grounded, stay peaceful, stay happy. The light within me honors the light within each of you. Namaste. Thank you all for such a wonderful practice today. I wish you all a beautiful day. May it be memorable, whether we're busy or we're having just a simple day. Both can be great. And I look forward to seeing you guys in future streams. I will be posting this week's schedule today. Tomorrow is our Monday afternoon break, which will be our Vinyasa 1 flow, right? So that's our first level of our Vinyasa. So for anyone that's newer to the yoga practice, but you want something a little bit more moving, you want to sweat a little bit more, then that's definitely the practice for you guys. And actually, my day today, I've been working on the different elements of what the Yoga Nook needs to do for our reopen. And I'm going to go to the studio today to start getting the space ready for that big day. So that's on my agenda today. So I'll be thinking about you all day long. So have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys soon. All right, namaste. Bye, guys. All right. Happy day, guys.